Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture Integrative Medicine. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm so excited to be back at AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, and today I'm sitting down with Dennis. Thanks for joining me.
Glad to be here.
You are quite the entertainer.
Oh, me? Well, let me show you.
He was showing me some
it's-
card tricks earlier, which we'll have to show a little bit of that. But first, I want to talk about why you came to AIM Acupuncture in the first place.
Okay, my education ain't too good, so I can't really pronounce it. Neuropathy?
Neuropathy. Yeah.
yes. On the balls of your feet, it's when it just hardens up and have no feelings, and it's terrible.
And what was it preventing you from being able to do?
It just scared me. There's nothing that stops me from doing anything. But it scared me. You know, I'm 76 and I'm getting old. I mean, normally I don't feel old. I can do anything, you know. And but you know that I said I got to do something about it.
Yeah. So what made you come to AIM? Did you ever try acupuncture?
I tried it on a ship, and it worked.
Okay.
So I says, let me look it up. So I looked it up, and I came here, and they're doing it, and it feels fine. You know, it used to be no feeling at all in the balls of my feet. And now I feel good. I take the stairs.
Wow. It's
I
the
can
little
do
things
anything.
like that, though. Little things make a big difference when you can't do
Definitely,
them. So, what do your treatments look like when you come here?
Oh, they're just pins and needles, you know. And then they give me a little blanket, and I just lay back and relax for an hour and a half. And just laying back to relax for an hour and a half. Can you imagine doing that? Does anybody have the time to do that?
Yeah.
No, I make the time.
You
to do
make the
it.
time to do that. And it's always a joy being able to come here, too, because the staff is so nice and they take good care of you.
They are. And it's very nice.
All right, so tell me more about your experience now that you've been getting these treatments for how long?
Oh, you have to have my memory is bad. How long? I'd say about 3 months.
3 months? And you've seen some good improvements?
Oh, definitely.
All right.
You will be. I will allow you to look at my records if you want, and you can see the improvement because they have a record of everything.
Oh, nice. That is good. That is good. Now, for somebody that has never tried acupuncture before and is experiencing peripheral neuropathy or something similar, would you recommend AIM Acupuncture to them?
Absolutely,
And why?
because it works.
Simple as that. How long did it take before you were feeling the improvements?
Ooh, I'd say just a couple of treatments. I mean, you know, right away, there's something different, you know, because it's just like numb. And then all of a sudden now your feet are getting warm and, you know,
Yeah.
and it's nice.
Did you try anything else before acupuncture?
No,
To
I
try and
didn't
treat
know
it.
what I could do with that, you know, numbness of your feet. I said, oh, wow, it's just old age creeping up on you, you know.
Does it make you feel younger now?
Other things are happening, you know. I mean, I take the stairs every day, and I get to the top of the stairs today, and I said, woo, boy, am I out of breath.
Hey, you made it up the top of the stairs, though.
It's not my feet, you know, it's my lungs and everything else, so.
But your feet are doing
My
pretty
feet
good.
are doing good. I can walk and run, and got a motorcycle, I take that out, and, you know, beautiful.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, glad to be here.
Following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture Integrative Medicine.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Easy Pro Express. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. If you were in the mood to remodel your bathroom, I've got some great news for you guys. Today, I'm joined in studio by Kim from Easy Pro Express. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Believe it or not, I actually really love to talk about stuff like this.
Okay.
Bathrooms specifically.
Yeah.
And I know you guys are a little bit different than other contractors. So why don't you kind of talk about what makes you guys so different?
Yeah, so we are different, and we are locally owned and operated. We're a family-owned company located right here in the Carolinas since 2009. We're fully licensed and insured, and we only use our own employee installers, not subcontractors. So really taking that risk out of the remodeling experience.
So you guys obviously remodel bathrooms.
Yep.
But what other services do y'all offer?
So we focus on what we're experts at, and that is bathroom remodeling. We can start with that tub and shower conversion, tub and shower replacement, and after that we can do the toilet, flooring, vanity, really that full bathroom remodel. And because we do use only our own experienced installers, we can deliver a 5-star installation, and we back that by a lifetime warranty.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
But the big question is, how long does it typically take?
Yeah, so our tub to shower projects are about 1 to 2 days, while our full bathroom models are about 4 to 5 days at max. And because we're using our own experienced installers with years of experience, we can really be in and out of your house with minimal interruptions. You won't even know we're there beside your beautiful new bathroom.
That is the best part about it too. I love seeing before and afters.
Yeah.
Because you can really, really make a difference in just a couple days.
Yep.
So if somebody's watching right now and they're thinking, ooh, I need to do that.
Yeah.
How can they get in contact with y'all?
So we do free design consultations where we come to your home, bring samples and options, take measurements. We even leave you with an exact price on that project, so there's no surprises on that. And you can just give us a call or go online to easyprobathexpress.com. And for your viewers today, we can offer 20% off the price of that project.
Lovely. We always love a good deal here on Living Local. Well, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So what's that website again?
easyprobathexpress.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Easy Pro Express. This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Finders Keepers. Well, truly everyone, I feel like I'm not even at work today. This is my happy place. You guys know I love to thrift and consign, and today I'm at Finders Keepers with Beverly. You know I love this so much.
Yes, I can tell.
I am waiting just for the chance to walk around the store again because there's so much to see here at Finders Keepers.
Yes, there is.
Tell me what you guys are all about.
Well, we're all about finding fabulous finds. That's what we're doing. We're looking for things that people want to buy. Fabulous purses. I mean, we have beautiful clothing. Everybody has stuff that they don't want, and there's always somebody else that does want it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for.
And you've been doing this for how many years now?
14 years. This is our 14th year here in 1 year in this store.
Okay, tell me the story of how you started Finders Keepers.
Well, my father was a pharmacist in Myrtle Beach for many, many years, and he had a drugstore on 62nd Avenue. And after he passed, closed up, and we had to rent that space, and I couldn't find anybody to rent it. And my sister said, why don't you open up a consignment store? Because I loved looking for stuff, thrifting and, you know, hunting junk. I was really good at that. And so I said, well, okay, and here we are. We've just moved here this past year on Walker-Mall Boulevard. All of our consigners have come out here with us. We're very excited about that. We have over 4,000 consigners that consign here. So we always have lots of really cool new stuff coming in every day.
Yes, let's talk a little bit more about that before we go. What can people find here? You said purses, clothing, furniture, decor.
Yes,
what
we
else?
have things that people like to collect. We have lots of jewelry, purses. We have Louis Vuitton right on down, you know, to the less expensive ones. We do kitchen stuff, and we have tons of furniture. We sell a lot of furniture.
This is the place to come when you got a little bit of time to peruse.
Yes, you
for
can
sure.
spend a lot of time in here, and some people do. We'll
All
see people
right.
in here for an hour and a half just looking around.
That's me on the weekends. All right, so where can people find you guys? And you have a Facebook page as well, right?
We do have a Facebook page. We're at 3146 Waccamaw Boulevard, right off of 501, and we're also on finderskeepersmyrtlebeach.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Finders Keepers.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined by Dr. Anthony Thompson. How are you doing?
Doing quite well, Katie, and yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
First of all, we got the name came from Ephesians, 2nd chapter. Ephesians it talks about him dying to bring the two together as one new humanity. And we had an event. Our first event was November the 20th of 2022. The first night we had a revival. And the reason behind the revival is a good story behind that. It was a church on Aston Street. Right now it's St. John Reformed Episcopal Church. But in the 1800s, it was a Presbyterian church. But it was an integrated Presbyterian church. They had like 12 whites, 12 blacks, and about 48 whites. Anyway, he caught a lot of flack behind it. The pastor's name was Gerardo. And he wanted to do something similar to what we're talking about right now. He wanted to unite the city of Charleston. Yeah, so he had a revival, and a three-day revival. And on that third night, it describes him preaching like a shock of electricity with the Holy Spirit, of course. And when that Spirit hit him, it changed everything. Because the very next day, you hear what I'm saying? The very next day, every church in Charleston increased their membership. Every church increased their membership. Yeah, it's a written fact.
That is crazy.
It's a written fact, yeah. And then what happened was, it was like the Spirit hit and just kept on going. As far as on the East Coast, from Charleston all the way to New York, over 1 million people got saved from that revival. And so the next day we went to 7 different landmarks in the city of Charleston. One of the landmarks was the Battery.
White Point Gardens.
White Point Garden. Because that's the place where a lot of brothers fought brothers. Well, like 600,000 soldiers died right there in that spot. So that was a spot of hostility, you know. So we went there to pray, and it was over having slaves. You know what I mean? So we prayed there that God would, change their hearts. You can't change what happened,
Of course.
but He can change the hearts of the people today, so that they will no longer perpetuate the hostility that took place there. Instead of hostility, let's talk about some peace. Then we went from there to Four Corners of Law, the same thing. You're talking about Four Corners of Law where all these beautiful buildings were basically built, you understand, on the backs of slaves.
Yeah.
Free labor, which was an injustice. Then we went to the Exchange Building where, pretty much where the slaves came in at, praying about what happened there. Then we marched to the United States Customs House, of course, where the money came in from the transatlantic slave trade, and the Caribbean barons, who profited off of slavery. And then, of course, we went back to St. John's. Then we marched to Emmanuel, and you know what happened there. Then we marched to Marion Square. That's where we ended the march. Marion Square was the pinnacle point where everybody had the opportunity to express acts of penance, for the next event. Yeah, and so pretty much that's what it consisted of.
Powerful day.
Yeah, powerful day. We had people to join in, with us along the way.
Who maybe didn't know that the event was happening.
They don't have no idea.
There you go.
Then I had some friends of mine who actually like watching it on TV, And they came running out there. I mean, like joining in, yeah.
I mean, that.
Who I hadn't seen in years. And taking the flags and things out of my hands. I'm trying to figure, who are these people? And then I realized people I knew from previous years.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.